Hello again, book lovers of the internet. Welcome back to my channel. I am BookNerd802, and in this video, I am going to be speaking about my sixth day in Wales. Um, yeah, so basically what we did yesterday. Um, yeah, yesterday was rather an underwhelming and exhausting day. It wasn't relaxing at all. Um, we started the day off by, well, I started my day off. It was a Sunday yesterday, right? So I started my day off by walking all the way to McDonald's and giving the Jaffa Cakes McFlurry a go. I uploaded a video about that as well. Um, Took me quite a while to get there and then go back home. The shops open very late here, on a Sunday especially. They are more relaxed than I, the people who live here, which is honestly a breath of fresh air, seeing how people take it so slowly. They're so cool with everything. But McDonald's never disappoints. After that, I went to a bookstore um, and bought myself two books. I will probably speak about them in another book haul. And I also got a bookmark. Um, One moment for me to show you. The place was called Bookwise, by the way, so it's the bargain book specialist. I bought two books for about £8, which was a good offer, honestly, and the kind man there also gave me a bookmark. Then I went back to the residence where we took a couple of photos because we've been taking photos as a group very frequently, which can tend to get kind of tedious after a while. And then we made our way to this place called Bodnand Gardens. Um, It's not too far from the place I am living in Llandudno at the moment. Um, if I have to be honest, it is quite a lovely place. We did a lot of walking there yesterday, but after a while, seeing trees and lakes and rivers all the time, or waterfalls, it gets kind of dull and repetitive. So even though they're absolutely beautiful, um, seeing the same thing over and over again kind of becomes boring. So yeah, yesterday was mainly that. We spent a couple of hours in Bodnant Garden, and then I bought myself a book from there as well. There was this sort of pre-loved books place, and I found a copy of The Storyteller by Dave Grohl in paperback, so of course I had to purchase that one as well. My dad found the book by Cormac McCarthy as well. So yeah, in terms of books, we can't really complain. And from there, we also had scone, and I had some peppermint tea along with that. It was the first time I had a scone with butter, strawberry jam, and clotted cream, all three. Yeah, after that, we made our way to this place called Betsy Coed, as far as I know. But yeah, all we did there was basically walk for even longer than we walked in Bodenand Garden. Alongside the river, we met several people, many of them Indians as well, which was rather strange to me. We went to a couple of souvenir shops, we bought ourselves some snacks from Spar, then we waited until our time ran out on a bench and ate our snacks. There was this circus called Peregrine Circus, which I took a liking to mainly because of the name, because I am a big fan of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. So anything having to do with peregrines is usually immediately put in my good books, and that was the case with the Peregrine Circus. We did not go in, but we just saw it from the outside. Um, Once that was done, we were basically driven back home, and that is when probably the most interesting part of the day um, happened. Honestly, the most interesting parts for me here in Wales have been when I find myself on my own and I'm just exploring the place. For instance, in the morning, before I went to McDonald's, I went down uh, to the beach, and even managed to touch the Atlantic Ocean and found myself some seashells as well. And yeah, I did that all on my own. Then when I came back from Betsy Coyd, I went to walk around Llandudno and came across many statues on the Alice in Wonderland trail. Apparently, this place is where Lewis Carroll was inspired to write the story for Alice in Wonderland. Now, I am such a huge fan of that story because of Alice in Borderland, and I even managed to take a picture with um, Alice herself. It's a massive statue. She is rather ugly, to be fair. Um, but it's honestly a fantastic concept. There are several statues derived from the book itself, and they are celebrating the anniversary of the book. Not quite sure which year, honestly, but yeah, they're very appreciative of the fact that Lewis Carroll actually took inspiration for the book. It's a classic now. Whilst he was here visiting this family called the Lindels, as far as I know, and yeah, I mean, one of their children was called Alice Lindell. That is where he took the inspiration to write the story, to write about her adventures. That is basically the tale behind it. So yeah, that was my yesterday in a nutshell. When I got back, um, I spent plenty of time chatting um, with some friends at home, and then I think I got some reading done. I'm not quite sure. Then went to sleep. I was totally exhausted because I managed to walk for about 25,000 steps yesterday, which isn't too crazy for a guy like me. But when you're carrying 6 kilos on your back, the story tends to be rather different. So yeah, I think that was my yesterday in a nutshell. Luckily, the seagulls didn't bother me as much as they usually do. And yeah, in fact, we didn't really see many birds yesterday, just ducks and some seagulls here and there mostly, but it wasn't like when we went to Puffin Island, for instance, where there was a massive variety of birds, seabirds in general. So yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything with regard to yesterday. If I do remember anything else, I will definitely let you know in a future video. But yeah, that was all from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of my content because why not? It's absolutely amazing. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.